Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 14, the show, Road to the Show with Rashad Bolden here on the PS3, and this is episode 9 here. As you see here, we're getting ready for a series here against the Cincinnati Reds here. It's a 3-game series there in Cincinnati, and then also we are going to go out to Colorado for another 3 games against the Rockies here in this episode. So we have 2 series here in this episode. It's a 6-game road trip here. And as you see in the last episode, Bolden in episode 8 got his first hit and his first RBI. But, of course, he collected 4 strikeouts there in that episode. And hopefully we can pray and hope that he'll turn that around here. As you see, we're 8.5 games out of first place here. And I believe the either first or maybe into the second month of the season here, but there you see 8.5 there for us. Rockies are currently first place. Dodgers, Giants, and Diamondbacks are ahead of us. There you see a game, or I should say a game and a half, 2 games and 6 games there, all respectively there, and as you see there on the screen. But there we are, like I said, in last place with 8.5 games out of first place. We're on a 1-game losing streak here. Right now, the Diamondbacks look pretty hot right now. They are on a 3-game winning streak here, and they're 6-4. And believe we played them here in a couple of episodes here. I believe for the next about the next 3 episodes here, we'll play against them. But right now, we got to focus on these guys. Here's the numbers there. You see the pitching matchup between Cueto and Johnny Cueto and Stalls there. You see their numbers there for the season. And so we'll go out to the ballpark here and see what we can do against the Cueto and the Cincinnati Reds. So a beautiful night here, about dusk here at Great American Ballpark here. So hopefully we'll see the Padres do some damage here against the Reds here. But there you see the numbers for Bolden there. You see 1 RBI and an average of just a buck there. So top of the second here, nobody on board, 1 out here. And we'll see here, nice rip right down the third base line there. That's going to get him a single there, and that will put him on board there. So there you see he gets another major league at bat there and gets a single there. As we'll see the replay here, he does able to get on the top of that one and is able to drive that one and get himself safely on board there for his first at bat here in the ball game here. So top of the 4th now, runner at first here. 2 outs, and we'll see here. Oh, Quentin got picked off right there. Yeah, not what you want to do here when you have a guy here that can drive you home. So no score there, and Bolden will not get his second at bat here. So now we get to a second at bat here. Top of the 5th here, full count here, and yeah, that's going to be a strikeout right there. That slider is in there down Broadway there, and gets him struck out there. So Bolden getting another strikeout there on or first time against Cueto there on that at bat. So top of the 7th now, runner at first with 1 out and an 0-2 pitch, and that 2-seam fastball comes in on side on him and gets on him on that time, and that's going to be another strikeout there. So the Reds are doing a great job here against him when it comes to at bats here. So bottom of the 8th here, runners at first and second here. We're playing some defense here, and we'll see what Bolden can do with his glove here. And he gets underneath that one. That's going to be a nice catch right there, and that's going to be a routine play, and that will end the inning here as he'll get 7 points for that fielding there. So now top of this 9th here with bases empty, and we'll see here Bolden will end up dribbling out there to the pitcher, and Hoover will get the out there, as that will end the inning there. So we lead it 2-1 there, and we end up winning the ball game by that score. 2-1 there, final score. Bolden 1 for 4 for the day for him, and yeah, not a good night for him. Couldn't really produce any runs there for his teammates there to help out. But they do, like I said, they do pick up the win. But now we go ahead and move on to game 2 here at Great American Ballpark here, and we'll see here what he'll be able to do here in this ball game. Hopefully he'll be able to turn things around here. So bottom of the 1st here, we're on defense, 2 outs here, 0-2 pitch, and Bolden is going to have to track this ball down here. And is he able to get underneath it? Yeah, he does. He gets underneath that one, and that will be the final out there to end the first inning there as we lead at 1-0 in the ball game here. So So far, so good here for the Padres here against the Reds. So we'll see here, top of the third here, runner at first and second with one out. We lead it 9-0 already here early in this ball game, and we'll see here that Bolden will slap this one, and that one will get past the third baseman there, and that will get now the bases loaded here, and he's on board here. So a nice base hit there. He'll get 5 points for that at bat there, and we'll see here the Reds pitching coach will come out here to talk to Wang about possibility about the next batter. So now bases are loaded here, full count or no count here. First pitch here, this one going high, this one's going deep. This ball goes screaming out of the ballpark, and the ball is gone. Home run for Mr. Bolden there. As you see, he get his first Major League home run, and this is also his first grand slam. Talk about a first here for him. He'll drive in 4 runs in this grand slam here, and this will definitely put the lead even more further here in this ball game here, as we'll see the replay here for Bolden. He'll hit this one 403 feet deep, and he'll have this one screaming out of the ballpark here, and that will be, what a shot there. That would be a grand slam for him, his first for his career here. So as you'll see here, he gets in the dugout, and of course, not giving the rookie any kind of love, but nah, we're gonna just playing with you. They give congratulations to the rookie there, getting his first home run, especially a grand slam one. And talk about it, what a hit. So top of the 5th here, and we're up 19-0. Yeah, 19-0. And we'll see this ball go over the fence, and that one is gone too. So now Bolden has now hit his first and second home runs of his career, his second of the season there, and we'll see him trotting around once again here. Now driving in, now 5 runs here in this ball game here, extending the lead now to 20-0. Yeah, talk about a football game here. We'll see here that this one again goes in the same direction, but a little more further to right center than it does center field, and like his first one, and that one gets over the wall there, and that's gonna be a home run. So we'll take a look here back in the 5th inning. We did the home run we just seen. And we'll see that he already has now 2 home runs and 5 RBIs in this ball game here. We'll see what will happen in this at bat here. So 20-0 now, top of the 7th. It's kind of weird saying that with 2 outs, and that ball gets right through there and hops right over the pitcher's head there, and past the infield for a base hit there. So there you see him on base here. He'll get 5 points for that at bat, as Hoover is on the mound once again, trying to get some kind of relief here in this lopsided game here. But that'll be a base hit there for Bolden. So now top of the 9th now, runners at first and second, 2 outs, 0-2 pitch here for Bolden, and yeah, he looks at that one, and that slider gets in there, and that will run him up, and that will pretty much be the day there for him. As you see, we lead at 20-1 here. And the final score, yeah, 20-1. Bolden 4 for 7 for the day. He drives in 5 runs, 2 home runs, and 2 runs scored by him. As we'll see here, there you see he'll get his MLB first. He'll get 50 points for his first home run. First MLB 2-run home run game. He'll get 100 points for that. And then he'll get, I believe, 75 points there for 5 RBIs in a game. So what a day for him. Total of 307 points for him. That'll go towards attributes there, and that'll definitely help out here as he really needs those to beef up his power and contact in the game. Of course, by the looks of it, he doesn't really need that. So we'll go ahead and look here at the latest standings here. But before we get out to the field here, we'll get to a player spotlight video of him about his amazing performance that he just had in that last ball game here with the Bowman spotlight.
Welcome back to the MLB pregame show. The action is right around the corner, but before we get there, we'll take a look at some young talent you'll see out on the diamond with today's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Bolden is our subject, as he enters this one having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games you won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull through. I'd say he kind of single-handedly changed the course of the game, and Although that performance will be a tough one to match in this one, I know his manager and teammates are hoping he's got some more magic left in that bat.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show.
Okay, so here we go for the final game of the series here. And there you see 17-24 for us, 20-19 for them. They're just a game above 500. And we'll see here what we can do against them here in the last game here of the series here. So we've won the first 2 games of this series here. And now we're looking for a sweep here. So there you see Bolden getting ready to come up to the plate here. And we'll see if we can start this series, this at bat, and win this series here. So top of the second here, nobody on board, 1 out, and Bolden will hit this one right to the first baseman there, and that will get it out there. So there you see his first at bat, not a decent one, got the contact there, but just couldn't get on base there. He'll get 11 points. So top of the fifth now, bases are empty, and 1 out, and we'll see our 0-1 pitch here, and nice hit, well, I shouldn't say nice hit. That's not sportsmanlike, but really good shot there to the pitcher there. That will hit the pitcher there, and he'll be a little rattled there. And we'll see if he'll have to come out of the game or not in just a bit. It doesn't look like Francis wants to come out, but he's like, yeah, I'm cool, I got it. So top of the seventh now here, full count here. Bolden swings that drop third strike there, and they'll do some housework there as they'll throw him out there at. I believe at first there, yeah, duh. But yeah, they'll throw him out there at first. So now we'll see here. The manager will tells us we have to go deep here as we get to the bottom of the 8th here with 2 outs, and we have a runner or nobody on board here. 1-2 pitch here, and we'll see here we're down by 2, and this one has to be popped up here. We'll see Bolden get underneath this one, and he does get the final out there here of the inning. So they survived the 8th there, and only they're down by 2 runs here, so they got to do something here in the 9th. So top of the 9th here, we'll see here slider on Bolden as he'll clock in the last out there, and they will win the ball game. There you see the Reds will win this one here. Final score of I believe 2-0 there as the final score there. So Bolden, not a great day for him. We'll see his. I'll go ahead and tell you his numbers down. We'll see him here in just a bit. But over 4 for the day, 2 strikeouts there, and putting his average now at 240. So we're unable to win this series here, but we are able to. Bolden does do a great job here in this series here with a home run. I should say the 2 home runs he had in that last game, and of course the 5 RBIs he had there. Had a great game there in the game 2 of this series, but overall just a great series for the team there. As you see, look at there, like I said, over 4 for the day. He'll get 30 points for his attributes here, and of course we'll go ahead and use some of those. So currently we are at about 822 points here, and it looks like we're going to put some on contact, both on left and right, and then we're going to use some of those points on power versus right-handers, and then we'll go ahead and put some on batting clutch. Looks like plate vision also too there. So we're just going to use some of these points here and kind of spread them out amongst other, both on offense and defense. For Bolden, and we'll go ahead and lock those in here as we kind of try to maneuver around some of those and whatnot. But we'll get ready here. As we'll see here, we got the Rockies coming up here in just a bit, but we'll take a look here before we get to that series. They're 26-16 there, still at first place there. Now we're 9 games out of first place here at 17-25. So going the wrong direction here, as we need to try to get better here and really try to get our team in the positive direction here when it comes to the NL West. So like I said, we'll go ahead and get into the next series here in just a bit, and there you are. We're here at Coors Field here. There you see 26-16, first in the National League West, and like I said, we got to try to see what we can do against these guys here in this series to really try and gain some ground against them here. So top of the first here with runner at first here, 2 outs, 1-2 pitch here for Bolden, and that's a drop third strike right there. And of course, they'll have to throw him out there at first, and they do on that play there. So we got 1 point for that four pitch at bat there, and we lead it 1-0. So bottom of the first here, and we'll see here Bolden on defense here. He'll snag this nice pop fly there, and that will get in there, and that will be an out there. So there you see the numbers there for Cashner and his scouting report there. So now full count for Bolden here, top of the third here, and 2 outs, and we'll see him hit this one. A nice catch right there from the second baseman to end the inning right there, as he'll grab that one. And we'll see we lead it 1-0 here as we go into the next inning. So now top of the fifth here, we're leaded by 2 here. Runner at first and 0-2 pitch here, and Bolden now again hits another pitcher here, this time on the foot. And Bolden now will have moved the runner now 90 feet. We have runners now in scoring position, and we have runners at first and second. We'll see Brett Anderson took a nice hit there, and got hit on his shin bone there, and he will not be on his feet. Isn't broken, but he is in pain there. So he'll probably be day to day there. But you take out the pitcher there, you bring in the relievers there. You got an opportunity here to try to score more runs here, take out one of their best pitchers there. So we'll see Bolden there, grounds out there on that at bat there, and he'll get 12 points for that solid contact as we lead it by 2 here, as we get done with the top of the 7th there. But we'll see here the Rockies come back and win this one, 6-5 final score here. Bolden 1 for 4 for the day for him, and but he is able to take out a pitcher there. I guess you could. I guess that's the bright side of seeing things. But there you see, we end up losing that game, I believe. Game 2, 3-2 final score there. So now we go ahead and get to the last game here of the series here, and we'll see what he can do here as you see the pitching matchups there. And we'll see, hopefully, Bolden will be able not necessarily harm a pitcher or anything. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but hopefully he can harm it in another way by taking maybe something over a wall or possibly driving in runs. But we got a full count here, top of the second here. He'll hit this one high. This one goes deep, and this one is going to go over the left center field wall, and that one is gone. Home run for Rashad Bolden. There you see, he'll get his 3rd of the season, and he'll drive that in there for a score here. And that's going to be a nice hit right there. Hopefully we'll see a replay of that one and see how far that went. Of course, Coors Field is known to be a hitter's ballpark here. He'll get 38 points for that 7-pitch at bat there. And yeah, no doubt a home run right there as that ball just gets enough air and just pretty much just glides right out of the ballpark there. As we'll see this one go high and deep. And that one is definitely gone there. So now top of the 4th here, we're trailing by 5 here. Bases are empty, nobody's out. And Bolden will pop this one high, and this one will go deep, but not deep enough to go out of the ballpark, as the center fielder will get underneath that one, and he will be out. There you see he got 6 points for that solid contact there, but just not enough there, as he'll pop that one out, and he will not get on board safely. So we take a look now here at the back in the second inning when he hit that home run here. The Padres are hoping that he can do something again here. They're in the late parts of the ball game here to get us hopefully put us in a position to win here, as we're trailing by 5 now. Top of the 6th here with the runner at first, and he will see here this one will fly out there right to the center fielder there again, and that will get him 12 points right there. So down by 5 here, we're trying to see what we can do here. And it doesn't look like we can do too much. So top of the 9th here, 8-1 now is the score. We're down by 7. And 3-0 pitch, and a nice look right there as Bolden draws a walk there. And that will get him on board there. So that 4-pitch at bat there. Bolden will draw a walk, and he will get to first there safely. But we'll see here, we end up losing this ball game 8-1 final score. Bolden 1 for 3 for the day, a run, a home run, and 1 RBI for him. So we'll see here as we close up this episode here, as we get swept here in the last series here. We end up losing all 3 games. So now we're currently on a 4-game losing streak here, and we get a day off here, and we have time now to kind of reflect and hopefully change things. As you see now, we're 12 games out of first place here. Yeah, we're already in double digits already, and that's where you don't want to be, especially at this early part of the season here. We're pretty much already burying ourselves here, and we got to try to climb out. So in the next episode, you guys, will actually be a rare 2-game series. It'll actually be an interleague series here. We'll play against the Minnesota Twins, and it'll be a 2-game series at home against them here in the next episode. But there you see, like I said, there's the numbers right there. Hopefully, we'll be able to turn that around here and end this losing streak here, and especially hopefully Bolden can get his bat warmed up here and get red hot here for this next series coming up, as they got the Twins coming into town for 2 games, and then they got a 4-game series against the lovable losers there, the Chicago Cubs there, coming into town for a 4-game series against us, the Pod. So definitely coming back to the next episode, guys, so we can check out and see what we can do against Carrera there. You see his numbers there for the season, and see if we can do any damage against him. If you guys enjoy the episode, please leave a like. Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and check out other great series here on ESGNet. Not to mention, you guys can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The links are down below in the description. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.